Hello everyone! Right now I am in island country surrounded by Mediterranean Sea with more than 300 sunny days in year, dawns of perfectly clean beaches, and ancient historical landmark hidden right in the city center. As you have already guessed, I am in Cyprus! People say Cyprus is only for retirees. Well, that's exactly why I am here. But honestly, in this episode, we will either break this myth or maybe confirm it. So let's dive into the atmosphere of this island together. You know those people who take a late night flight just to save money? Well, that's us. My cousin Dasha and I have been dreaming about this trip for a long time, and then we found it. Round-trip flights just for 150 euros per person. That's a price you don't think twice about, so we booked them right away, almost 6 months before the trip. It seems like a perfect deal until we there changed our flights more than once, and our trip got way longer than planned. In the end, we had to buy new return tickets for around 80 euros per person. So, here is my honest tip. If you are booking months ahead, add flight protection. It can save you money and a lot of stress. The moment we landed, we grabbed our bags and ran straight to the bus stop. And guys, don't take an overpriced taxi, take the bus instead. And here is why. We took the 613 bus straight to the city center. 2 euros per ticket, air-conditioned, comfy seats, and our was completely empty. Just bring some cash, you will thank me later. We dropped everything at the hostel. We were only staying here for one night. Full room tour is up here in my shorts. And just like that, we finally made it to Paphos, a small coastal city in the southwest of Cyprus where ancient ruins sit right next to the sea. And honestly, I love how bright and sunny it is here. I always miss the sun back home, so this light just makes me happy. Although I imagine Cyprus as a little version of Bali, and it's not quite that green, but still, I like it. Okay, time to explore, but first let's go find something to eat. After a flight like that, we were absolutely starving, so we didn't go far and stopped at the first place that caught our eye. I went for the grilled sea bass, and look at this, a whole fish perfectly grilled, served with potatoes and a side of berries, broccoli, carrots and cabbage. So fresh, so tasty. I like it. Dasha got a traditional moussaka, and everything on the table was so delicious. I will leave the location in the description. Save it if you are around here. Okay, now we are full, we have energy, so let me show you the must-see spots here, all in one day. And if you are ready too, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps my channel grow. So, shall we go? Let's start with the most fascinating place in all of Paphos, the tombs of the kings. The ticket costs just 2.5 euros and kids under 18 get in for free. I will leave more info in the description. And here is the twist most people don't know. Despite the name, no kings were actually buried here. The name comes from how grand and majestic those tombs look, like underground palaces. In reality, this was a burial ground for aristocrats and high-ranking officials. People who lived in Paphos between the 4th century BC and the 3rd century AD. It has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1980, and walking through it you understand why. Oh yeah, and one last thing. They say no kings were buried here, but there is one exception. One of those tombs is connected to the last king of Cyprus, who took his own life after the Romans took over the island. So maybe the name isn't so wrong after all. Now, if you're convinced and want actually to go there, here is what you should know. We came here around 4 p.m. and it was still really hot and bright, So I would 100% recommend coming either early in the morning or later in the evening when the sun is lower. Second tip: wear comfortable shoes. Better sneakers. We came in flip-flops and it was not the best idea. Also, there is almost no shade, so bring a hat and water too. Plan around 1 to 1.5 hours here, and if you love history and quiet places without big crowds, then this one is a must. But Paphos isn't only about ancient history. A short drive up the coast and you find something completely different. This is the Edro III, one of the most photogenic places in all of Cyprus. Back in 2011, this cargo ship was carrying plasterboard from Limassol all the way to Rhodos, when a heavy storm caught it right here, off the coast, nearly the sea caves. It ran around on the rocks, and all 9 crew members was rescued by the British military helicopter. Nobody was hurt. And here is what people always ask. No, you cannot go inside, and please don't try to climb it. The hull is rusty and unstable, and it's actually not allowed. They did try to tow it away, but it was just too difficult and too expensive. So it's been sitting here even since, slowly rusting in the middle of this insane turquoise water. And my favorite part, it's completely free to visit. Come closer to sunset when the whole ship glows golden. Trust me, bring a camera and drone with you. After the shipwreck, we headed back toward the harbour, because right here, Paphos keeps something even bigger. The entire archaeological hut. This whole area is the Kato Paphos Archaeological Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That's basically a massive open-air museum. And the first thing that stops you is this. These 200-year-old mosaics once decorated Roman villas. The houses of Dionysus, Theseus, and Orpheus are all here, each floor telling a story from ancient mythology. And just over there is the Odeon, an ancient Roman amphitheater carved from limestone, with its original semicircular stone seating still preserved. And you know what? It's not just a ruin. The Odeon is still used today for real concerts and performances. Just imagine watching a show here, with the sea right behind you. Then there is the Agora, what used to be the main city square. The columns, the layout, you can actually walk around and imagine what daily life looked like back then. People shopping, talking, conducting business. Exactly like a modern town square, isn't it? And this fortress, Saranta Columns, the castle of 40 columns. It was built in Byzantine times, but an earthquake in 1222 basically destroyed it. What's left are these massive stone columns scattered around, like the city just froze in time. And there is the Paphos Lighthouse, the 1888 British tower that's basically the landmark of the harbour. Oh, and there is also an early Christian basilica here, ruins from when the first Christians came to Cyprus. It's like walking through centuries all at one place. The entire park is huge. You could spend 2 to 3 hours here if you want to see everything properly. The ticket is 4.5 euros, kids under 6 are free and students get a discount. I will leave all the important information in the description, as always. And by the way, now the sun was already starting to drop, which is the perfect excuse to show you my favorite spot in the whole city. Just a few further along the coast we found this pier. And this is exactly where I filmed the shot you saw at the beginning of this video. This is hands down the best sunset view in Paphos. From the pier we just followed the promenade along the water and it leads you straight to the Old Harbour, where you can't miss this. Paphos Castle. This little fortress has seen basically everything, It started at the Byzantine fort to protect the harbor, got destroyed by the earthquake, rebuilt by the Frankish kings, then taken apart by the Venetians. And what you see today is actually the Ottoman restoration from 1592. Later it became a prison, and under the British it was even used as a salt warehouse. Wild history for such small building. Is it worth going inside? The ticket is just 2.5 euros, and honestly inside there is not much, about 5 to 10 minutes. But climb up to the rooftop and the view over the harbor and the sea, that's a real reason to go up. And every September they even host an open-air opera festival right in front of it. And all around the harbor, this is where Paphos really comes alive. A long seafront promenade, boats and yachts lined up in the marina, little cafes and gelato spots everywhere. In the evening, it's the perfect place for a slow walk by the sea. After a full day of walking, history and the sea, we were completely done, so we did the only right thing, went for some food. We found this spot called the Wooden Pub, right above the marina. I got Aperol Spritz for 9 euro, souvlaki pita for 7,50. Everything was fresh and tasted amazing. We walked back through the city at night. It was so beautiful. And then straight to bed. Next morning we checked out and took public transport to our new hotel. 2 transfers, about an hour on the road, 4 euros for tickets. And one quick tip, download the Wrap app. It has bus routes and timetables, and it's super helpful for getting around Cyprus. Finally, we have arrived to our hotel. It's called Pandream Hotel Apartments. I know you love room tours, so let's do a quick one. Let's go. Dasha? Yes, I think it's finally time to show our room, right? Come in. We booked the deluxe room with breakfast included for 2 people, and honestly, the first thing we noticed was just how spacious it feels. It doesn't really feel like a hotel room. It feels more like a little apartment for our girls' trip. And let's start with the bed, because look at this. I already feel we are going to sleep so well tonight. We also have this little living area, which makes the whole room feels even bigger. Also there is a TV, air conditioning, which is really must-have in Cyprus. Dasha, there is even a bathrobes. Okay, now I officially feel like I'm on vacation. Dasha, do you like it? Alright! And we also have a safe here, which is perfect for me because I brought my drone with me, if you know what I mean. And now let me show you one thing I didn't expect. Kitchen. It's actually bigger than I expected, and it has everything we need. A microwave, a toaster, a kettle, a fridge, plates, cups, and even a coffee pot, which means we can easily make breakfast here. Now, bathroom check. First of all, I really love this door. We have a beautiful shower, shampoo and shower gel, towels. It's clean and I really like it. Now let me show you this little beauty corner, which is, I think, perfect for us girls. And yes, they even thought about the hair dryer, which means one less thing to pack in your suitcase. Oh yeah, and if you don't know for what this thing is, this is for luggage stand. Ooh. It makes unpacking so much easier, especially when you are staying for a few days like we are, and it also saves your bag. I saved the best part for last, the terrace. Let me show you. The weather here is amazing. It's warm, sunny, and that is exactly what we imagined before booked our trip to Cyprus. I could literally sit here all day. Okay, now I think we finally are ready to relax. We deserve it, really. Today is a lazy day, so let's grab our swimsuits and head out. By the way, this swimsuit is from Calcedonia, and if you are a brand looking for authentic travel or lifestyle content, feel free to reach out. My email is in the description below. But first, quick supermarket shop. I think you will find it interesting to know the prices here. This is Klavanitis Hypermarket, a huge place where you can find literally everything. Fresh fruits and vegetables, dairy section, great prices for quality, fresh meat, drinks and juices, everything for the beach and sun protection. Honestly, this supermarket has everything. Luggage, home stuff, cosmetics, food, sports equipment, literally everything in one place. We grabbed a wrap for a snack. Not bad at all. Alright, we have recharged, so let me finally show you my top 5 beaches in Paphos. Let's start with my absolute favorite. I call it the Wild Beach because every time we came here, it felt like we had the whole place to ourselves. It is Braxi Beach. This beach completely stole my heart. It's 400-meter long, straight with crystal clear water, a peaceful atmosphere and hardly any people. Just bring a towel or blanket, find a perfect spot and enjoy the sunshine. To this day, it's still my favorite beach in Paphos. Next up is Venice Beach. It's right next to the tombs of the kings, so it's an easy spot if you're already exploring the area. You can rent a sunbed and an umbrella here for around €5 per set. It's definitely better than my first pick, but sometimes they even play really nice music, which creates, this vacation atmosphere. And number 3 is Coral Bay, probably the most famous beach in Paphos. Golden sand, calm, shovel water, and beautiful view all around. Yes, it's actually packed with tourists, but it's popular for a reason. There are 2 more beaches on my list, but I included them in my complete Paphos guide. Inside you will find also my favorite attractions, restaurants, hidden spots and plenty of travel tips to help you plan your trip. So, if you want to get it, find me on Instagram and send me the word Paphos. I will send the guide to you completely free. By the time we left the beach, it was already getting dark, so we decided to end the day with one more stop, McDonald's. I actually have a little tradition of trying McDonald's in every country I visit, and Cyprus was no exception. I paid €6.40 for 2 burgers, fries with sauce and a Coke. Honestly, it tastes pretty good. The only thing that surprised me was that people were smoking in the outdoor seating area. I wasn't expecting that, but I guess that's pretty normal here. We ended the day with relaxing walking through the streets of Paphos before heading back to the hotel. Next morning started nice and slow. Come with me, let's grab some breakfast. Breakfast was included in our stay. I'm really happy with this. There were a great selection of dishes, fresh fruits, pasties, cereals, coffee, pretty much everything you need to start the day. We definitely left full. They also have a supermarket here. Let's check it out. Here you can pick up some souvenirs, snacks, drinks, ice cream, or anything else you might need during your stay. We grabbed a few snacks because today is officially a pool day for us. No plans, no rushing, just relaxing and enjoying the sunshine. And later tonight we will get dressed up and take you with us to a nice restaurant nearby, as tomorrow another adventure is waiting for us. So we are making the most of our last evening here. We don't have a welcome gift. So while we are waiting, let me share my thought about this hotel. You have seen already our room, so you know how spacious, clean and thoughtfully designed it is. Honestly, it had everything we needed and made us feel at home from day one. Another thing we really loved was the location. My favorite beach in Paphos, Rexy Beach, is only about a 10-minute walk away. Plus, there is a bus stop right outside the hotel, so getting around the city is really easy. It's a family-run hotel and you can really feel the experience. Everything is well organized and everyone makes you feel genuinely welcome. We honestly had such a wonderful time here, and I would happily recommend Pandream Hotel Apartments to anyone visiting Paphos. I will leave their website and contact details in the description below if you would like to check it out. After spending the whole day relaxing by the pool, it was already time to get ready for dinner, as I was already starving. We decided to try Kalua, a Mediterranean tapas and cocktail bar located just across the road from our hotel. We ordered grilled octopus, a halloumi salad, patatas bravas and 2 Aperol spritz. Everything came to 57 euro, which felt like a pretty good price for such a lovely dinner. The food was delicious, the atmosphere was warm and relaxed, and it was the perfect place to enjoy our last evening in Paphos. After dinner, we walked back to the hotel barefoot, picked up a bottle of wine, cheese, and spent the rest of the evening talking until late into the night.
Stop, please. Okay.
It was such a simple but perfect ending to our stay. Our time in Paphos is officially over, so we are checking out from here and heading to Limassol. Are you ready? Let's go. If I had to describe Paphos in just a few words, I would say it's all about slowing down. Whatever you are traveling with your family, your partner, or simply looking for a relaxing escape, I think Paphos is the perfect choice. But that's only one side of Cyprus. We wanted to see something completely different, so our next stop, as you already know, Limassol. And trust me, it was worth it. In the next episode I will show you the top places you absolutely can't miss in Limassol. But that's not even the craziest part, because on our way home something happened that almost ruined our entire trip. Did we make our flight? You will find out in the next episode. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see part 2, let's get this video 200 likes. As soon as we do, I will upload the next episode. See you in Limassol. Bye!
Цих кончених розвалин, що тут було інтересно. Ми йдемо на дискотеку.
B. Air conditioning.
Блядь, отуди подвинь назад. Да, і тепер рюкзак біля мене. Красний. Просто його постав на жопу. Ні, не так. Ні, не так. Може там нові миють.
Get and
Не можу.